Hello folks, it's Walt Diego again from San Diego and Tijuana, Mexico. What you're looking at over here near where we live in colonial Campo Reforma, called that. Campo Reforma, which means the new camp or something like that. I think it's an emergency government agency for civil protection. That's what it is. A lot of cell towers. Civil protection. What would be our equivalent would be in the U.S. the equivalent of the red. What the hell? It's not the Red Cross. It's the emergency preparedness. FEMA. Yeah, more or less FEMA. Emergency disasters to help the people. Yeah, Mexico has about the same stuff that we have. You know, might not be on the same scale, but they've got pretty much everything. But you got to remember, over here in Mexico, being more of a socialist country, that everything is pretty much paid for by oil money, gas and oil money. The tourism is pretty much dried up. You know, they got their fishing economy. Pretty much gas and oil pays for everything. Probably other contracts for the U.S. Contracts. Manufacturing isn't that great. They really don't have a whole big economic base. It's pretty crazy. I'm sitting here waiting for my little woman to get her nails done, and I'm just sitting across from this agency, government agency, and just because I'm holding my cell phone like a camera, I'm getting all kinds of looks from people passing by. But the only good thing about these cell phones, smartphones, is that you can actually be talking on them like a phone. So people think you're just talking on the phone, but you're actually video recording like I'm doing right now. This is the greatest undercover tool since sliced bread. It's perfect. When I was a police officer, could have used these smartphones. Hell, it was like 20 years ago that fellow police officer in Albuquerque came up with one of the first bag phones in his police car, and you know, a big huge bag that had his cell phone in it, and he was quite the character. In Albuquerque, we had a unique system for the street officers where we'd get credit for every felony and misdemeanor arrest. And of course, the more numbers, the better. That's how you get promoted, numbers. But this guy, oh my God, he'd run all the people in his district on his beat that he knew were bad guys, common names of people that were in trouble constantly. And he'd run them for wants and warrants before his shift even started. So then, after our briefing, we'd hit the streets, and this guy would pull up outside of a known gangster's house and give him a cell phone call.